In this video, we are going to walk through the offline and online mode of Primero. When you have internet connection, you will see the online mode symbol at the top of the navigation menu. This means that Primero has full functionality and you can seamlessly log in and out because you have internet connection. If you lose your internet connection or choose to work offline, you'll be in offline mode. I'm going to turn my phone onto airplane mode to be able to demonstrate this. Now that I no longer have internet access and I'm not connected to Wi-Fi, you'll see the offline mode indicator at the top of the screen. This means that there are certain functionalities that you no longer have access to. Right now, you're not able to navigate the home screen, and when I click on the navigation, you can't click through the tasks, exports, and we highly recommend that you do not log out. I'll come back to this at the end of this video. If I click on my cases, you can see that there are some that are available to me, and there are others that are not. You'll be able to create and save new cases, but your changes will not be submitted until you're back online. You will only be able to access and edit records that you have accessed previously during that session. So Jan Langley, Layla Khurshid, and Sapphire Shanti Walker were 3 cases that I had previously viewed while I was on my mobile device while I was online. This is why I'm able to still see their cases. I can go into any of these cases, like Layla's here. I can view the information, and I can select the pencil icon and make any modifications to this. I'm going to add Layla's middle name and click Save. You can see at the bottom of the screen that an indicator pops up saying that you're currently offline and that any changes that you've made will be synced back when you're online. So coming back to my cases list, I can now see still that I only have access to Jan, Layla, and Sapphire. If I would like to register any new cases, I can click on the plus button in the top right-hand corner of the screen and add a new case. In this case, I'm going to add Maya, and I'm going to add some details in her case. I can seamlessly walk through each of her forms as well while I'm offline. So I can add any care arrangements, her family details, case plans, case reviews, and closure, and access any of the forms that I typically would be able to access while online. Once I've filled out all of the information, I can click the check mark in the top right-hand corner of the screen to save. Once saved, the same message will pop up that you're currently offline and any changes will be submitted once you're online. So any of these cases that are grayed out are inaccessible until you're back in online mode. So what this means is if you're planning to go offline, you should open any cases you want to edit or access while you're still online. You do not have to edit the case itself, just clicking on it and opening it is sufficient. Please note that if I do click onto a case, there are certain things that are not available offline. If I click into the Actions menu, you no longer can refer your case or do any exports, but I can request an approval. Note that that action will only be submitted once I'm back online. So I can go ahead and request approval for my case plan and select Save, and that will send as soon as I have internet access. Please note that if you choose to log out while you're in offline mode, you will not be able to log back in until you are online again. Additionally, if you log out, any changes you've made while offline will be lost. There is unfortunately no easy technical solution for logging in while completely offline in Primero version 2. Progressive web apps, which is this on and offline functionality that we're currently using in Primero, where you're able to access your environment through a website, are relatively new technology. In order to log in while offline, we would require storing user credentials to your browser, which is unsafe and is a security risk. Please also note that if you're using a VPN or if your organization has provisioned your device with advanced security settings, you may not be able to use offline mode. Before attempting to use Primero in a low connectivity setting, try using Primero at home or in your office and switch your devices to airplane mode. which cuts your device's internet connection. If you do not see the offline notification appear on Primero, then offline mode may not work on your device. This means information you enter while offline will not be saved. If you are unable to use offline mode, please talk to your organization's ICTD team to ask about how to update your device's settings. We're now going to switch back to online mode. I'm going to remove my airplane mode, and you'll now see that I'm back online. The indicator at the top of the screen will also change from offline to online. Now that I'm connected, all that information that I had added, such as Maya and making edits to Layla's case, are now synchronized. And now I can see them on my web app. Also, you can see that I sent an approval for Jan's case to have an approval for their case plan. This is now sent through to my supervisor. I can also verify this on my home page and see that I now have a case plan that's pending.